Shalom. First and foremost, I want to start by giving our praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua. Double honors and salutations to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that rule well, that's been teaching this truth with all sincerity and charity. And this is just a quick, it was something I wanted to get into because I ran across a video on Facebook. This guy, he had like close to 3 million views, and he was ignorantly telling people that the world it was flat, and that it wasn't round. So, by my foundation being this word, man, and continuing to seek knowledge and understanding the different breakdowns of the scriptures, man. I just want to pull out a couple of scriptures, clearly explaining how the earth is definitely round, man. And like, even if you look at the globe, man, the globe is clearly round. And according to the scriptures, man, you cannot even measure, you cannot even fully measure the Most High's creation, man. But nevertheless, I'm just going to pull out this Isaiah chapter 40. And I'm going to start up. I'm going to start up in Isaiah chapter 40. Verse 11, he shall feed his flock like a shepherd. He shall gather the lambs with his arm and carry them in his bosom, and shall gently lead those that are with young. So I'm saying, like, so he's going to lead his flock. So only certain people are going to really get this, man. So I wasn't offended by it because I still feel like that brother could wake up if it's meant for him to wake up and stop ignorantly telling people that the earth is flat. And I feel like if he knew the knowledge of the book of life, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't have even made that video, of course, man. But it's all out of ignorance, and that's why we teach this truth with all sincerity and charity, man. Man, being for the elect, this word being in for Israel and the Most High's chosen people, we have to continue to learn, seek the scriptures, seek the breakdowns of these scriptures, and teach them, man, so that our people they won't be ignorant no more. But just I'm gonna keep going into it, and I'm gonna skip around a little bit. It said, "Who hath measured the waters in the hollow of his hand, and meted out heaven with the span, and comprehended the dust of the earth in a measure, and weighed the mountains in scales, and the hills in the balance." And guess what, man? If Esau Edom could really measure the world, he would. That's why they say that there's so much of if I'm not mistaken, there's so much of the ocean that they haven't discovered, man. There's all types of sea animals and sea, that's in the water, man, that people don't even know about, man. Because it's not meant, you can't measure the Most High's beautiful creation, man. He created this earth, man. He beautifully created this place, man. But Esau Edom has made this place such it's made it such a desolation, man. This place is so wicked now, from the customs to them GMO in the food, to them even messing with the soil and the ground, and to where if we even grew a flower, it is being grown with contaminated soil. They pollute the air and everything, man. And I'm pretty sure if that was the end of the freaking world, man, Esau Edom would have been there. They would have been there, man, and they will be getting paid to take people on trips to the end of the world, and at the beginning, all those Edomites would have been there, man. But I'm just gonna continue in the scriptures, and say, "Who had directed the spirit of Yahweh, or being his counselor had taught him? With whom took he counsel, and whom instructed him, and taught him in the path of judgment, and taught him knowledge, and showed to him the way of understanding? No one. And he is Yahweh, our power, and us living in the footsteps of Yahweh Shai, practicing how he came and prophesied, and how he lived all the way up to 33 years old, man. That being our forerunner, man. We have to continue to seek this word, man, and not be ignorant, man. But anyways, I'm gonna skip down, man, until I'm just gonna skip down. I'm just gonna skip straight to the point, man. Isaiah chapter 40, verse 22. It is he that sitteth upon the circle of the earth, and the inhabitants thereof are as grasshoppers, that stretcheth out the heavens as a curtain, and spreadeth them out as a tent to dwell in. That bringeth the princes to nothing, he maketh the judges of the earth as vanity. So, man, once again, you saying that word circle, you know, that word circle. We all know what a circle is. There's no way around that, man. You know, the circle of the earth. But you know, I'm gonna get a little bit deeper into it. You know, this is Proverbs chapter 8, and I'm gonna start at 16 again, just making another, you know, I'm gonna start at 13. I'm gonna skip around a little bit, just making another point. It said the fear of Yahweh is to hate evil, pride and arrogancy, and the evil way, and the forward mouth do I hate. So, man, hey, that man was forwardly speaking, you know, forwardly speaking, and a lot of other people do it because they might have heard someone else ignorantly and proudly speaking upon the end of the earth or the beginning, man. Nah, man, hey, it's simple, but the Most High only give understanding of these scriptures to whom he may give understanding to, and he's gonna have mercy on whom he shall have mercy on, man. But I'm gonna skip around a little bit, and but now first I'm gonna read chapter 8, verse 14 in Proverbs. Counsel is mine and sound wisdom. I am understanding. I have strength. You know, so man, we gotta seek the word of the Most High, man. How about you outside, and to get that understanding, man. You know, it says in verse 17, I love them that seek me. I'm Salakia. I love them that love me, and those that seek me early shall find me. Riches and honor are with me, yeah, durable riches and righteousness. My fruit is better than gold, yeah, than fine gold, and my revenue than choice silver. Hey, so this word is more valuable than anything that you can have, man, whether it be gold, silver, any type of money, which is just fiat, man. It's just paper, you know. But it says, I lead thee in the way of righteousness in the midst of the paths of judgment, that I may cause those that love me to inherit substance, and I will fill their treasures. Yahweh possessed me in the beginning of his way before his works of old. I was set up from everlasting, from the beginning, or ever the earth was. It says, when there were no depths, I was brought forth, when there was no fountains abounding with water. Before the mountains were settled, before the hills was I brought forth. So, hey, before all of this, man, it was the word, man. Yahweh Shem outside, man. Before everything, man. Before Adam and Eve wasn't the first people created on this place. And like I say, there's no end, you know. But I'm gonna continue on. In 26 it says, while as yet he had not made the earth, nor the fields, nor the highest part of the dust of the world. And this is verse 27. When he prepared the heavens, I was there. When he set a compass upon the face of the depth, when he established the clouds above, when he strengthened the fountains of the deep. So the point was in 27, when he it says when he set a compass upon the face of the depth. So you search up that word compass, in which I'm going to do right now in etymology, in Adam Online, giving us the definition of what it meant before this time. It says space, area, the noun version in 1300. says space, area, extent, circumference. Compass, the verb tense, to devise, plan, early 14, as to surround, contain, envelop, enclose. So you can close a circle. A straight line has no end unless you put points on the end of them. But the main point, it says surround and circumference. So we're going to search up the word circumference. And that's what we do in GMS, man. You have to go into these words and find out what they mean. And circumference in online etymology dictionary says line that bounds a circle. You know, so it's clear that, you know, this world is round, man. This earth is round, you know. It definitely is, you know. But real quick, I'm gonna put out this is the book of Job, chapter 26 and 10. It says he hath it says, I'm gonna start at 9. He holdeth back the face of his throne and spreadeth his cloud upon it. He hath compassed the waters with bounds until the day and night come to an end. The pillars of heaven tremble and are astonished at his reproof. So, once again, the point was right there in 10. He hath compassed the waters with bounds until the day and night come to an end. So that's until that cloud crack, man, and Yahushua come back, man, our Savior, man. You know, that word compass once again goes to circumference, circle, you know, surround. You know, man, the scriptures clearly prove that this place, the earth is round, man, and you know. Man, we just gotta continue to seek the word, man, and not ignorantly teach our people things, man, if we care about them, you know. But lastly, real quick, I want to put out Jeremiah, book of Jeremiah, chapter 33, verse 22. It says, "As the host of heaven cannot be numbered, neither the sand of the sea measured." So it just said the host of heaven can be numbered, or the sand of the sea measured, man. I mean, that's why Esau Edom haven't found the end of the ocean, and that's why they it's a lot of things that's undiscovered, man. Hey, only Yahweh knows. But it says, "So will I multiply the seed of David, my servant," and you know. But anyway, that was the point, you know. And I'm pretty sure, man, they have, like I said, it'll be the end museum if there was an end to this place, man. And Esau Edom find a way to make money off everything, man. Not just our creations as men, you know, as so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, in which this word is for, but also the creations of the Most High, man. You know, the rainbow, they made the rainbow a homosexual image, man. And that's a beautiful thing. But Esau Edom, they make everything wicked, man. And they would have definitely, if there was an end and a beginning to this place, man, they would have definitely been making money off of it. But nevertheless, man, I hope this video is edifying to whom it may be edifying to. And, you know, hey, man, salutations and double honors to the elders and apostles again of Great Millstone. And with that, I want to say, hey, Shalom.